think he wants in. I really doubt it, but I just think he happens to be in this spot. Okay. All right. First of all, good morning, everyone. And it's probably about 8:30 in the morning, Sunday, and it's starting to rain. It's calling for a change, and boy, I mean, it's been looking like rain all morning, and now it's finally starting. I figure as soon as I start doing something. Anyway, I wanted to go down and do some digging, but I can't do that. Not if it's going to rain, and I don't know. I haven't even went down to see how dry it is. It's probably not dry enough. So, anyway, what I want to try to attempt to do today is, even the turtle, even he's getting under the roof. But anyway, bring you in here. This is, I don't know how well this is coming out, if at all, but this is my Harbor Freight trencher, and I want to pull it out and go over everything and clean it. I want to power wash it, clean it up, and get it ready. I've got some use for it, and I'll talk about once I get it outside, if it's not raining, I will talk about it and let my viewers know what I got here and what I did to this over the years since I bought it. So I'll bring you along when I start doing something. Alright. Well, we got it sticking out the door now. It's raining out. I think we're going to have a slight delay in our plans until it's done raining, so I'll get back to you. Alright. First thing I got to do is put some air in these tires. They're a little low. And it makes it harder to roll around when you got low tires, so I'll put some air in them. Alright. Perfect. I'll try to get some in the other one. The other one wasn't as low, so. I might have to put more air in the tank. I don't know. Yeah, it looks good. All right, now I think it stopped raining, so I'm going to get the mule and hook up to this and pull it the rest of the way out. So stay tuned. More excitement on the way. Yeah, probably could have used a few more pound of air in these tires here, so, but it got me here, so that's all that matters. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to jack it up. I know I'm going to, so I'm going to have to move the mule out and get my jack under there and jack it up higher. I cannot lift this end up. It's too heavy, and I will explain that later. But first I want to get this out of there. Okay. Alright. Now hopefully see this. I bought this little floor jack just for this. Alright, now I need another block of wood. Alright. Now, I don't know if that's, I gotta get a measuring tape. Okay, the top of the ball is 15 inches on the mule. And that's exactly 50, wow. That is, well, I'd like to have a little more, so maybe we'll get another one on there. I won't have to measure it again, I know it'll be high. Hopefully jack it up to get another 1.5 inches under this. A little more. Alright. I don't really have to remeasure it, I already know. That's good enough. So alright, I don't know how to get the angle. I hope I can. Get this down. Nice and easy. back it up just a little. Yes, I think I got it. Bingo. Oh yeah. That puts a smile on my face. Now I can't get the jack out. Oh, brother. Got it. All right. I gotta watch when I'm pulling this out. These wheels are gonna scrape the sides of the door on the way out. That's how tight it is. So, I'm going to try to get this. I don't know if I can. Here we go. Not gonna make it. Alright, I made it. Yeah, a little Vaseline, amazing what you can do. Alright, it's out. Now, all that clinking and clanging, I seen what it was. These here, that one over there especially. When I made the sharp turn, it cut into the the mule, back of the mule. So that's what that was. Didn't do any damage, just scraped some paint. That's alright. Can live with that. Alright. Now for some of you, this might be the first time you've seen this unit. I bought this, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. I don't remember. But anyway, it's a Harbor Freight trencher. And when I bought it, it didn't look anything like this, of course. And let me explain to you what I did to it and what I'm going to do to it. And it's been a great machine. I did a lot of digging with it. I bent the heck out of my bucket and everything, but I'll show you that. But anyway, it worked flawlessly. You know, it's just been a great machine. And if you go back in my videos, and I'm saying quite a few videos, I don't remember what number they were, but you can see me digging with it and you know, get an idea. But there's future digging going to be happening here, so you'll get to see that. But first things, when you get this machine, let me show you here. All you get is this platform, and of course you get the boom, you get the seat. But what I added was these trays here. I added trays, storage back here. I can put counterweights in there if I have to, which I really don't have to. I'll tell you why in a moment. And one of the things I do want to do is this pin right here. Before I even got it out of the garage to use it for the first time, I tried to rotate it, or tried to lower it. Forgot to unhook that pin. Didn't break it off, but it bent it and cracked the weld. So I got to cut that off and redo it. And not a big deal. I put these foot pads here. Right here, this is the idle control for the engine. I had to put that on. That wasn't on there. And then I got storage on this side yet, floor. I added that. And then, of course, I made places to put these outriggers. And they just go in and out there, and these are the same way. I'm going to take them off. I'm going to power wash them. The other thing I did is I watched a lot of videos on this before I bought it. And the first thing that goes is these outrigger pads. They bend up. They're not heavy. There's no support at all from this point to this point. And these would bend back, and this would bend up. And so you can see what I did here. I put 1/4 inch flat bar there to stabilize those. And I put an A brace, I guess you could call it an A brace, it looks like an A, to support this pad so it doesn't bend up. And I use it hard, and I have nothing but rock and clay, as you all know, if you watch my previous videos. And then the other thing I did was I put this canopy on. I don't know how well that's showing up with the brighter sky coming in, but there's a hookup for my camera up there. Forgot about that. But anyway, I put the fenders on. This one here, I got to put a bolt in the bottom. I have vice grips holding it right now. They're just plastic fenders. They don't do anything. I don't haul this down the road or anything. I just put them on there to make it, to spruce it up a little bit. But anyway, this is the cab I put over the over canopy. And it's plywood, and I got a sheet of aluminum over top of that and sealed. And I put all this bracing in here, and all this back here. So it added probably, I'm thinking close to 300 to 400 pounds to the back of this, which was a good thing. I know the videos I watch when they're digging, and if they're just using it as they get it, the back end keeps flying up in the air. It's not heavy enough. Well, this one, I mean, I can get the back end to go up, no problem, but not as easy. Sometimes I snag onto a big rock. And here you can see the bucket, how bent it is. This tooth is bent way out. The bucket's crooked. It still digs, that's all I care about. And but pretty much that's it. I did put an hour meter on it. I don't know how many hours on it right now. I'd have to fire it up and find out. But anyway, this is pretty much everything. I put a rack here for my pins, which I got away from, and now I got pins laying everywhere. So, but yeah, that's it. I mean, oh, the other thing was too. Right after I got it, the engine that was on this, I don't know what was wrong with it. It ran fine once it was running, but the problem was getting it started. It kept ripping the cord right out of my hand. And I know everybody, it's a fly-by-night mechanic. That's all you have to be to figure it out. But I checked the key in it. I thought it was sheared off, and it wasn't. And I tried. I tore it down, and I could not figure it out. I got tired of. I wanted to use the machine, so I just went out and bought another engine. I bought a Predator, and it's also I think it's a 9-horse. Or is it a 6-horse? Right? Well, I don't know what the horse is. A 301 cc. I don't know what that means. I'm into horsepower, and the cc's I don't get, but anyway, that's just me being old. But anyway, that's where we're at with this. And I dug ditches around the house here, and all my rain gutters, instead of the water running around the house, it runs into a pipe that I put underground. And I hooked all my pipes to it, a 4-inch pipe, and don't have any water issues, that's for sure, not anymore. And here's what I did. Spout runs into that, and that's just a 5-gallon bucket, but it acts as a trap for debris, for stuff that comes off the roof, or anything that get in there. It wouldn't clog up my line. It would lay in that bucket, and I could clean it out. So anyway, that's it. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the power washer hooked up and give this thing a good cleaning. Give it a once over. I haven't used this all last year. It's sat in there. I just didn't have time. I had other things I was doing, but this year I plan on using it, so I may as well start working on it. The grease certs are different. You can see them here. They're not the regular grease certs. It's the one you need a needle valve or whatever. I don't know what you call it, but it pushes in, and that's how you grease it. And that way they don't get broke off. Plenty of grease on it. I mean, as you can see, I've always kept it greased well. But anyway, that's it for now. I'll bring you along later to see how I'm coming with this thing. I'm going to take these off and lay them down and so I can power wash them. And I want to get in there and clean all that out and power wash it. Just clean this thing good from top to bottom and start fresh. So that's what I'm hoping to do here. So stay tuned. More excitement on the way. Well, I guess if it keeps raining, I won't have to wash it. So we're on a time delay right now, so can't video when it's raining. So hang in there. We'll get back to you. Here is one of the counterweights. It's I think it's about 18 inches long and 1 inch thick, and probably 4.5 inches wide, and it's pretty heavy. Okay, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that, but and that plate on the bottom there is stainless steel, so it shouldn't be rusty, but it is dirty. So I had a hard time getting the pressure washer to work, but the hose was clogged. Had a bunch of debris in it. I don't know, maybe mice made a nest in it or something over the winter. So here we go. Well, while I'm in the mood for washing, I may as well do the mule too. Hasn't had a bath in quite a while. Alright, well, turns out that I really can't do that right until I disconnect it. So, oh boy. Should have did this before I washed it. Now I got to play in the mud. Okay. Alright. Well, I got to do everything in reverse here. Well, I got to lock it up, jack it up, lock it, get the mule out away from it, and then I'm going to have to change these wheels around. And I'll explain when I do that what happens. Well, I'll show you how I do it also. Anyway, I'll be back. Now we'll get the engine compartment here. That gets quite dirty. I don't know how well that's coming out. Looks pretty good in there now. Get all that crud out of there. And the engine will stay a little colder too. But now the cab compartment. Now I got to get this. You can see how, I don't know if you can see it, but it's quite mighty down in there. So, yep, we'll get that before we move on. Okay. Now the big question is it going to start? Now that I soaked the engine down, and I say it will. I hope it will. Now I've got to come up here and get these outriggers cleaned up. Then we can start putting this together. And these things are plugged up with dirt. And I don't know if I can dig that out or not. All right. I won't bore you with the other one. I got to do that one too. You can see the A support I put under it, and that pad did not deform at all. It stayed the way it originally was. Okay, I'm back. What I'm going to do now, I want to see if this runs. And, There's gas in it. Don't know if it's any good or not, but it's in there. And it's got oil on it. It's okay. It's between the low and the full mark. Enough to get it running. So let's see what we got here. That has been setting for over a year. Too cold. All right, now I don't know what's going on with this camera, but it keeps shutting off on me. Anyway, I got to try to get them blocks out from underneath. The best way to do it is probably just jack it up and get them out. It's still running. I don't know. But anyway, I still have the blocks underneath there, so I'm going to jack it up and get them out of there. Alright, we're ready. So that's how you convert it. Now when I have to move it, I have to do what they call, well, I call it a spider crawl. And I'll show you what I mean. I'm going to go up in there anyway. That's where I'm going to dig a trench. But alright, that's going to do it for this video, I think. We've been at it for quite a while here. But anyway, that is it. It's all ready to go. And it's, I do have an issue with this cylinder here. This one here, leaking. And you can see it's already got a drop of oil on it. So, but that's going to conclude this video. We got it up and running. Started in 2 poles. That was fantastic. Can't ask for any more than that after setting over a year. And I'm going to have to grease it up before I start digging. But when I grease it, I'll bring you along and show you how I do that. But I'm not going to do it right now. And that's going to do it. So appreciate everybody coming along and watching. And if you would, please subscribe, hit the like button, tell a friend, and keep watching. And maybe, you know, we can get some more newcomers coming in. That's what I'd like to see. So anyway, we will see you later on the next video.